What's up, hounds? Coming at y'all with, I wouldn't say another video, because it's pretty much one of my first videos I'm gonna post on this channel. So what we're gonna be talking about today is the pros of 2K23. I want to make one of these videos just because, like, you know, if you follow me on Twitch, I'll put it right here. I've been playing 2K extensively for the past month. My last month I was trying to get to level 40, but you know, I got work, like I got other stuff, you know, I work out. I don't really have time to just sit there and play 2K all day. But when I do stream, that's when I usually play. And you know, I was playing it mostly because it was in season, you know what I'm saying? The hype's a little bit gone because, you know, season's over. But I'm gonna get into these cons because, you know, I gotta get back to work soon. You know, I'm a trainer, you know, gangs. For number one pro for 2K23, I really like the theater this year, man. Like, honestly, like, it definitely saved a lot of time for me. Because for me, I don't like playing my career, bro. I don't got time for that. I just don't. So it kind of allowed me to, you know, make some microtransactions, you know, buy a little VC, and kind of grind my build through the theater. Now, I did take quite a few L's doing that, but, you know, it made the game fun, you know? You know, when you grind your build, I feel like that's kind of like the fun part of 2K. When your build is already maxed out, it's like, man, like, it's nothing really to look forward to, you know what I'm saying? I guess maybe more wins, but I don't know. That's just me. But I really like the theater, that you can just go in and, you know, you get matched up with players. That was a really good part of 2K this year because, you know, 2K20, which was the last 2K that I extensively played during COVID, it was tough getting games, man. Like, I mean, luckily, like, I had way more time because, you know, it was COVID and I was still in college. So I could sit there and wait for games and stuff, but I couldn't imagine doing that now. Because, like, in the past, like, you'll have, like, if you're grinding a build, you know, like, you got, like, a 70 overall. Like, people they're not gonna want to play with you because you're like a 70 overall, like no badges, and you probably have like a bad winnings percentage because, you know, you are grinding your build. But, you know, it's whatever. Big ups to the theater. Hopefully they bring it back for 2K24. For my number two pro, I'll have to say, surprisingly, the gameplay. So actually, the gameplay was actually pretty realistic this year compared to past years. You really only can make greens when you're open. The slashing's OP, but it's not as OP. And it was just like, with this year, it was more of a skill gap. Like, if you were not good, like, it'll show. Like, in the past 2Ks, like, you could get bailed out, like, with the volume shooter and stuff, like, shoot crazy shots and still make it. But this year, you can't really get bailed out. And, like, it's a real skill gap. And I like that it wasn't a lot of left-rights this year. There are curry slides, but people don't really spam it as much. Like, it's harder to, you know, just be like a dribble god. So that's my number two. And then last, my number three, I'd probably say my pro, real quick before my camera dies, the fun builds. So I really like how, because in the past 2Ks, like, your build was like, okay, you got a playmaking shot creator, you got Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame playmaking, but you have like one finishing badge. And it's like, or like one defensive badge. So it's just like, once you get it maxed out, it's like, you know, the build gets kind of boring. And it's like, you're kind of handicapped on defense and you can't really finish. Even though, like, if you're really good, you could kind of make it work. But I kind of like how this year, you really kind of have at least like 10 badges per slot, so finishing, shooting, defensive, playmaking. So it kind of makes the build and the grind more fun. You have more to look forward to and all that. But yeah, I'll be coming with a con video soon. Like this video, follow me on Twitch, AJBAMG, and I'll see you guys.